Hello and welcome back to Friday Minis. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the term analog hold. What does this word mean? And when do you apply it? You see, this in fact is a term that has something to do with piracy and DRM. If you're interested to find out more about DRM, I have covered this before in another episode of Friday Minis. The idea is this. Let's say now I have a piece of media that I don't want people to pirate. I can stuff all kinds of DRM on it. I can put it on a system that has all the DRM in the world. But what's going to happen is, in order to actually play back this media eventually, it's going to be converted to analog at one point of time or another. And obviously that is because you cannot directly see or hear a digital signal. It has to be converted to light. It has to be converted to actual sound waves. Essentially, that is the analog hold. Despite all the DRM that is there, at the end of the day, you could simply extract the audio stream. If you're talking about, protected audio in this case, you can extract and record the audio stream right before it gets up to your speakers. That is an analog signal which cannot possibly carry any form of DRM. Traditionally, the term is used more exclusively for devices that have some kind of analog output. For example, a DRM protected CD still goes out to the amplifier as an analog signal, which you can actually siphon off. This might be a little bit of a stretch, but for example, right now, if you play a movie that is DRM protected and you use a camcorder to record your screen, that technically also is exploiting the analog hold. What many equipment manufacturers do nowadays is they either block or simply entirely remove the analog outputs, or what they could do is, if you're trying to intercept something along the way, they could actually force you to record only a low quality version. While these are some ways to actually attempt to patch the analog hold, the fact that you can eventually still get a copy despite what quality it might be at still shows that there is a little bit of a hold there. Anyway, that pretty much wraps it up for this episode of Friday Minis. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter. You're watching 0612 TV.